Would you frame a friend for a crime they didn't commit for $1 million?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I could.
Good. You're not a rat.
If
For $1 million?
A stranger, sure. A friend, no.
Woody Show.
Today's prep day for my colonoscopy.
Lucky.
how you doing?
Fine.
Good.
Can't have what I normally have as far as drinks and stuff go. And you know what? It's weird. It's like they tell you don't eat. You got to have like a clear liquid diet the day before, and then start the prep later on tonight. I'll go, and I've told you guys, I'll go forever.
Yeah, without eating.
And be completely fine, not hungry. It's when you go for something, they say, all right, you got to remain for this imaging test. You got to remain totally still. That's when you get an itch.
Oh, yeah.
Twitchy and yep.
Or that's where you get like whatever, like a tickle, and you like, but you can't do anything about it. When you go to the eye doctor, they go, all right, well, they do that little blast of air,
yeah.
and they go, all right, don't blink. You got to keep your eye open.
Okay.
Now your eyes are watering. You can't. Like, it's killing you not to. By telling me that I can't like have anything, now I'm starving.
Yeah, which you never do.
Yeah. Like normally this time I would not be hungry at all, but it's because I'm just kind of a rebel that way, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, F you, I won't do what I tell you.
Yeah.
I'll do what you tell me.
Kind of like those days where you just wish you could lie around and watch TV all day, and then when you're not feeling well and you are doing that, you would do anything to not be doing that.
Yeah, I know. Crazy. All right, so what would you do for $1 million? Let me bring Morgan in on this because Morgan's always willing to do things for money. She's collecting cans. How's the can collecting thing going, by the way?
Good. I still need to take them. I've got 5 trash bags in my backyard.
Still?
Where are they?
They're not still in your house, though, right?
No, they're in the backyard.
Oh,
so
the neighbors love that.
Yeah, they're
good.
so happy.
Oh,
Yeah, the
I
neighbors
know.
love that.
It's Cabo's fault, actually. I've been waiting for him to go with me, and he's too busy.
Now, why does he have to go with you?
Because I need help.
With
Like
what,
loading
you're
all
Like
strong?
emotional support. I don't want to go by myself.
Emotional support to drop off bottles and cans?
This is not Morgan-like.
It really
What
isn't.
is?
You could easily lift these bags by yourself, get them to your car, take them in, and get your money.
Yeah, but she says
But for the first time. I don't
Is
being embarrassed or something.
Is the first time a big deal?
Not knowing what to do.
Not embarrassed.
I think
more
just
like
trying to figure out what's happening.
I'd rather have someone go with
And
me.
Cabo's an expert on that?
Yeah, but for what
weird.
reason? Like, what is he going to be able to do
That you don't know.
that you can't do on your own?
Good point. But I don't know.
Because if
Moral
it's
support?
embarrassing, I know, but like embarrassing or more,
Moral support.
everybody else is there doing the same thing.
Right.
They're bringing in
Yeah.
bottles and cans. So
And you're being
but-
green.
But they know what they're doing, and I'm going to be the newbie, and I'm like going to be too nervous to ask
Yeah.
any more
Oh my
questions.
God.
Okay, but that's the question. Has Cabo done it before? Why would he know
But
and you
maybe
wouldn't?
he'll ask so she doesn't have to.
yeah.
He is pretty smart.
All right. Well, let's see what Morgan says here. People are asked, what would you do for $1 million? Now, would you leave Cabo? Would you leave your partner for $1 million? That's the first thing I saw, and that's why I'm like, I can't even ask Greg because Greg would go, no.
Absolutely not.
Really?
For no.
You guys have too much money. I'd leave him in a heartbeat for $1 million. And I think he would support that decision, honestly. He would be happy for me.
He'd be like, good luck, girl.
I'd be like, bye.
You handle your own cans now.
Choice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
forget the cans.
look, they're in a dating situation. You and Mario have been together for a long time.
Right.
14
I mean,
years.
it would have to be at least a consideration, though, right? I mean, there would be a hesitation, just a momentary. Hey, I'll give you half.
No.
10 million.
I don't think
Yeah,
that.
you
he
are.
paused.
Wow.
That's it.
Now we're getting somewhere.
I paused on 10 million.
10 million might do the trick.
I paused on 10 million.
10 million might do the trick.
Everyone
Yeah.
has a number.
Yep.
All right. Would you give up sex for $1 million?
Hell yeah.
For life?
Oh, wait. Yeah, let's clarify this.
Like
I mean,
for
for
a
how long?
year.
What's
or-
the timeline?
It didn't say. It said 41% of people would give up sex for $1 million. So I'm assuming that's
Wow.
That sounds
Forever?
like for life.
I'd do it for life. Yeah.
For
Life
$1
for $1
million.
million?
Yeah, I can touch myself.
Yeah, you don't need.
I don't need a
Somebody-
man.
there
I'm a
you go.
strong,
We're
independent
talking
woman.
about for life.
Oh, by the way, 43% of people would leave their partner for $1 million.
Oh, wow.
They're lying. I think it's higher than that.
You think it's higher?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're in a
sad.
dating situation, for sure.
Yeah, who cares?
Especially newly dating.
Yeah.
If
Then
you've
who
been married
cares?
for a while and the kids are out of the house, for sure.
Oh, yeah. What do you need them for?
Okay, would you give up technology and live off the grid for $1 million?
Ooh, that's tough. But I think I would. I think I would be happier if I
But-
gave up.
But Morgan, if you did that, how would you let the haters know that you have $1 million?
Yeah, true. Good point. How do I flex
the
on
purpose.
them? Yeah.
Like when, I mean, I guess you have to be completely off the grid. So that would mean, man,
No
no
plumbing,
television.
Right.
no
No
electricity.
plumbing.
Oh, okay. Then
Well, that's off the grid.
You
That's
live in
off
a
the grid.
cabin in the woods?
then that's a no for me.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
a rough it out type of
No,
girl.
but here's the thing:
Can't do that.
the percentage in this one pretty high. 59% would.
Oh, damn.
They say that,
Yeah.
but they don't know what
couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, there's no time frame. Like the sex question or this one, like doesn't say, oh, for a year.
They made,
or,
they chose.
Forever.
Right.
For a year, I
Um,
would.
It said, would you pass on $1 million if it meant giving up social media? So, in other words, would you give up social media for $1 million?
Absolutely.
Right
Yes.
this
Yeah.
nanosecond.
Yeah.
Delete
for
it.
It'd
sure.
be better for all of us.
Yeah.
I'd do it for way less.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually considered just general, like,
Me too.
Just for funsies.
yeah, I mean, okay, because it's hard to explain to people who aren't in radio per se. Okay, so there's so many different research projects and metrics and everything you can use. I'm sure it's the same in whatever you do for a living. And you can get so buried in the details and
Yeah.
the,
Mm-hmm.
and
The analytics.
yeah, you can go so granular now because of how much information is out there on everything.
Yeah.
Right? That it has the it has the ability to mess with whatever you've done before all that stuff existed to get to where you are. Right? So like in the context of the show, there's so much research and the way that everything is like looked at and calculated, whatever. And we have these bosses and stuff who dig deep into stuff and they can look at every dumb little thing. Menace trips himself out from time to time looking at different metrics and everything else. And he, next thing you know, he's having half of a panic attack. But
For
when
real.
But when you
Yeah.
step back, and you go, you know what, man? Like the bottom line is just do a good, in our case, just do what you think is a good show that you think would be interesting and compelling to people and whatever, and the rest will take care of itself.
It'll follow.
You start getting too much into the weeds on stuff, and you're making decisions that you otherwise wouldn't have made
Yeah.
and things like that. And so social media, I have found, and even the texter. And I love the interaction with the audience. I do, because that's the double-edged sword. I love the interaction with the audience, but when we've been in certain situations when we go out of town for different things, and we don't have access sometimes because the computer that we would normally use for the text, we have to use to be able to see who's on the phones and how to be able to pull up this other thing that we need for the show. And so we don't have the text for that day. I find I enjoy the show more.
Yeah. You're
Yeah,
walking
I
a little
get
lighter
it.
that day.
Yeah, so I'd imagine
Right.
it'd be the same thing, social media just in general. If you're
Yeah.
really on social media a lot, like I can see where that would be,
It's constantly just negative. It's not. It's very, very few positive.
I can see where that'd be a positive.
Yeah. 100%.
Even I think I've talked about with you guys before. We should do, maybe it's like a week at a time where we, at the text, we don't even have the text that week.
Oh, I would like to try that.
And just to see if anybody even notices the
Well,
difference.
The comment that I read right before we started the show and turned the mics on was, "You guys aren't on Spotify anymore. I'm not going to download another app. I'm going to pull a Gregory. So I guess I'm not going to listen anymore." Like,
Right.
Oh.
So,
like,
Okay.
and that's the thing.
all right.
That's unimportant. It's
Yeah.
so unimportant.
yeah, but that's the thing that I read
Unimportant.
right before I start.
All right.
You know?
So 21% of people would take $1 million to give up social media.
I would hope.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll do it in a second.
All right, Morgan,
Yeah.
would you frame a friend for a crime they didn't commit for $1 million?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I could
Good.
do
You're not
it.
a rat.
If
For
I-
$1 million? All
A stranger, sure. A friend, no.
right, I appreciate that. honesty.
Interesting.
15% of people would.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Screw them.
Good
Now-
friend.
Morgan, you would totally do this. Would you embarrass yourself on TV for $1 million?
Oh, I'd love to. I'd be honored.
13% would do it for $5,000 or less. 4% would do it for $500.
Sweet.
Yeah, I
They
think
wanna
Where are
be
they at?
on TV so bad.
Yeah.
54% of people, so no matter what we're talking about here, whatever the scenario is, said that they would reject the money if their parents controlled it. So yeah, you got $1 million for giving up social
Yeah, what good would
media,
it do you?
but
Oh, yeah.
if your parents were in control, they would say, nope, forget
That's
it, not
a
going to
fun
do it.
little
Oh.
twist.
38% would hesitate to accept the money if it meant their enemy would also profit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Stay hating.
That is
Yeah.
petty.
So you get the million,
Oh.
and somebody you hate also gets it?
I got something good on that too. We're gonna have to do that after the break because we got to take a break. It's the thing that Greg and I you were telling me Zillow
Oh, yeah. Okay.
and enemies. Is that you know what I'm talking about now?
Yeah,
Okay,
yes.
yeah, we'll do that after the break.
Okay.
And then 46% would enter a real version of Squid Games for a chance at $33 million.
No.
Damn. So you're
not $1 million, not $1 million, $33 million.
Wouldn't do it for $33 billion. And what do you haven't watched?
Yeah,
Squid
it's
Game?
like a death
so I don't
sentence.
understand it.
Issue not. None of us would say yes
No.
to that.
46% say they would.
That's insane.
They're
For
lying.
$33 million.
For $33 trillion, I wouldn't do it.
because I'm
Morgan,
not
would you?
Well, they have the game show where you don't die.
No,
I would
this
do
this
that.
is a
Yeah, they're
real-life
real-life
version
version.
of
Real life
Squid
dying
Games.
one?
Yeah.
No.
Where literally everybody but one died.
Yeah, out
'cause
of thousands
Nope.
of people. No.
I'm not delusional that I think that I would win.
Exactly.
Yeah, I wouldn't go the distance. I wouldn't make it 2 days.
Hell no.
Yeah. All right. Just wanted to find out. I saw that first one about the party. I'm like, I can't ask Greg. He'll be no fun.
I would never. But
Yeah.
apparently Morgan hates Cabo. And
I mean, hey, I love him
she'll
today,
leave him
but-
today.
Yeah. All right. So Greg and I were talking about something off the air yesterday, and I meant to bring it up, but I completely forgot. But this just triggered my memory.
Okay.
I think this is so funny, and I agree with Greg.
Okay.
And we're gonna see, is this mean of us? It's certainly petty. It's certainly
It's
petty.
insanely petty.
Yeah. But it's Tom Petty.
Right.
But it's so good.
The one thing I won't do is name names.
All right, it's very petty. We're leaving names out of it
Oh, yeah.
for Greg's request, but we were talking about this off the air. Now,
Yeah.
Greg is obsessed with Zillow
Beyond obsessed. I'm on it 7 days
all the
a
time.
week.
The same way he looks up his bank account, his own bank account multiple times a day. He will look up his own house
Oh.
on Zillow multiple times.
Zillow, Redfin,
Yeah.
and Realtor. All
Yeah.
three.
He's obsessed.
All day. Day.
Looks up everybody else's
And
address.
then I look up people like relatives' houses, parents' houses.
That's so funny.
But what are you looking for?
Yeah.
Don't know.
Just to see how they're
Just
doing.
see like
How
what's property values doing. I look up Woody's house. I ask Menace for his address so I can look up his house. It's just fun. And so then, somewhat recently, I would call it ghosted by somebody who I thought was one of my best friends, and it was very hurtful. And so I just so happened to look up this person's house, and I said, "Oh my God, look at that! It's on the market.
Oh.
They're selling it." And then my gut reaction, I won't lie, was I hope I hope they're selling it out of need and now not because they got a better place. Because they did me wrong.
I hope they're in financial ruin.
Those might have been my
Because
words.
you talked about it a little bit off the air, and you think it might be out of ruin because they're selling it really soon, right?
Real fast, reduced the price. There's no room for profit.
Haven't lived there long.
No,
Is the other thing.
not at all. So usually
Something's got to be going on.
something's got to be.
Yeah.
I will never know because
Look-
I got mega ghosted.
Look at
and
the smile on Bort's face.
and
Bort
thrown
is
in the
my
garbage.
loving it.
And if give me a thumbs up, Bort, if you know who I'm talking about. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, double
Double
thumbs up.
thumbs.
Double thumbs.
Double thumbs.
And it legit.
How does Bort know?
And legit, one of the most hurtful things of the past year in my life that
Oh, wow.
that this ghosting happened. It was so I can't
Uncalled
explain it.
for,
Uncalled
yeah.
for.
Yeah.
And so then when I saw this on
like,
Zillow, I was like,
yeah.
I wonder what's going on.
Don't cross Greg Gorey. You can't sell your house. You can't make a profit.
And then I'll.
I hope it's because they need the money and not
Yeah, I
because they got a better place.
I hope it's not because they got this awesome new place.
I don't know. Maybe it's like a job loss or something.
I don't.
Fingers
I'll
crossed.
never
Something
know.
really tragic happened, I guess.
I'll never know. But yeah, it is a weird compulsion. I look at my bank account even less than these Redfin, Zillow, Realtor,
Jeez.
nonstop. It's an obsession.
I
I
love
found
Greg.
out my cousin's selling his house through
God.
Zillow.
Wow.
Like,
Amazing.
dude, I get so much entertainment out of Greg.
Yeah.
I do.
I love the
That's-
honesty.
in so many different ways,
Yeah.
and for ways that I would have never even like imagined. Like things that he says and things that he does, you're like, God, what a weirdo.
That's incredibly mean, though,
No,
right?
but that one I
Like,
understand.
I don't want to be
Yeah.
mean, but
No,
that
it's
is my
reasonable.
honest reaction.
It's reasonable. It's reasonable.
Justice.
All right, more Woody shows next.